What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for June 19th, 2024. No, this is not about 8th anniversary. It's actually about an update we got on iOS and Android that I feel like we should not have gotten because things just simply don't work. And we're talking about a brand new power system that's called Awakening into the Holy Life Star. Can't be the right name. It can't be. It probably should have only gone to Tap, but for some reason we have it here. I'm going to show you guys what it's all about and give you a little bit of an intro to this new power system. We're going to probably have a video later today talking about if this is the new power system, what needs to happen in this game. Otherwise, it's going to be bad. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so there's a couple things going on. Number one is I think we have a new resource essentially unlocking here, and somebody sent me a screenshot if I remember correctly. So essentially we have these new items coming from the drop, one of them being this selectable loot up here, which you can pick between 3 different ones of them. So you need to pick which one you want to go for. So far, it's really weird how it works. And beyond that, there's this chest. So what it looks like are the void items up here essentially unlock at, let's see, we go back into this and switch. It's really weird. Everything's so buggy. The fish one unlocks at 451. The star one unlocks at 431. And the first one here unlocks at 3710. So it doesn't take very long to unlock these here, but they are selectable. So that's the first part here. Number 2 is there are those chests that I talked about. However, you can't actually do anything with these chests right now. You can't. I just don't. You can't click it. You can't. Remember when they put that artifact in the game a while back, and then it was here, and then you couldn't click it, and then yeah, well, same thing's happening here. We just simply can't click it. Well, okay, that's the questionable stuff. Now let's get into what the new power system is. You have to have a Nirvana 100 hero. Yes, Destiny transition needs to be filled out completely, which means only a small percentage of the population will be able to do it. But then we got this little star at the bottom of their feet. You'll notice if we go to another hero that doesn't have it, doesn't have that little star. So let's go into Doom Terminator Vulcan and show off what we have. You can see there's a fusion thing here with another thing we can't click. Fragment of a fate star. It basically says after the hero's destiny transition, it should say Nirvana level 100. The conditions for the life star and transfer of the life star are unlocked. A life star can only be carried by one hero at the same time, and other heroes who meet the conditions can wear it through transfer operations. And you can see here there are 3 different types right now. The Nova Holy Flame, which basically you can see it gives speed, attack, and HP, and has a bunch of different skills, as well as kind of a fixed stat track as well. We have this one here, which again, same stats it looks like, and a different path, got fixed attack and fixed HP. And the last one, all the same. However, each one of these constellations, you can see there are currently 3 in the game with more potentially coming. Each one of these does something different and requires a different material. You can select different heroes to go to here as well. And you can awaken them if you have it. So what are each one of these doing? Well, it looks like you can select any one of these and you can get some bonus abilities. So you can see right here the life star details, and this one says triggered after each hero's action randomly triggers one of the following: increases the energy of your hero with the highest speed by 50 points, which is usually your strongest hero, increases the attack of the highest, increases the total damage caused by your hero by 15%. Again, the verbiage on this sounds like it should be on tap, not on live. Quality controls kind of going down the pooper. Increases the total damage reduction of friendly hero with the lowest HP by 20%. So that is the first rank. At level 5, after your hero is attacked by an active or basic attack, if the health is greater than 50%, his energy will increase by 5 points. If his health is less than 50%, he will get a heal for 4% of his maximum health. Once it goes up to 9, at the end of each round, a random attribute debuff will be converted into a corresponding attribute gain. So that's very much like the new hero, Infinite Era Alakita is going to have too. At 13, the hero has released the Star Life Secret skill 3 times. In total, it will trigger after the next action. You burst all power to release all the following effects. So you basically get all the effects instead of just one of them after the third release, which... Yep. Level 17, when releasing Life Star Burst or Life Star Secret skills, you will receive an additional 30% effect of the same type of buff that lasts 2 rounds. And finally, at the beginning of the battle and at the end of each round, or the first 5 rounds, increase the energy of yourself and a random ally hero by 50 points. That is absolutely huge for running like a very offensive artifact that doesn't give energy. Increase the total damage dealt by 15% for 1 round and damage reduction for 1 round as well. So this is kind of crazy. Moving on over, so that was the Charm Seeking Knowledge. This is the Deep Pupils Darkness ability here. Okay, triggered every time the hero takes an action. Apply Gloomy Stars to the enemy hero with the highest attack for 1 round, and this increases the probability the target's next active or basic attack will be evaded by 40%. Ineffective versus bosses. When you are attacked by active skills or normal attacks, there's a 15% chance to get invisibility, stealth. I think it's just supposed to be invisibility. They just changed the word for some reason. I don't know. It's the same thing. 100% probability of evading an active or normal attack and expires 1 round or after evading 1. So it's very much like the Sword Flash ability. After successfully dodging, the health value equivalent to 4% of your max health will be restored, and the total damage caused by yourself will be increased by 2%. The hero has released the secret skill 3 times in total. It will be triggered after the next action. Apply darkest stealth invisibility. Man, the verbiage here. Like, just DH game, just hire me, please. To the 2 heroes with the lowest HP. Dark Stealth has a 100% probability of evading the normal attack and will expire after 2 rounds or successfully evading 3 active or normal abilities. Kind of crazy. If you have either one of those, you will also gain 15% control immunity. And then at the beginning of the battle, I'll apply Glooming Stars to all enemy heroes. It lasts for 1 round, and this is going to increase the probability that you just dodge their attacks by 40% for everybody. That is really strong. So this one's very defensive. This is one more energy feed. And then we have Nova Holy Flame, which is an interesting one. Takes effect after the hero takes an action. Inflict burning damage equal to 22% of max HP to the enemy hero with the highest health for 2 rounds. And apply it to a random hero with Blazing Nova. Burning damage of 22%. Last 2 rounds. The verbiage here is just really, really garbage here. At the end of each round, apply Burning Nova to 2 random enemies, which lasts 1 round. And this Blazing Nova reduces the target's block by 40% and dodge by 20%. So it's kind of like a counter to the other one. When you are attacked by an active or normal attack, if the attacker has that Blazing Nova effect, additionally inflicts another burn to all enemy heroes. This one's a long one. The hero has released the secret skill of life 3 times. It triggers the following. Release all the power and inflict 22% of max life burning damage to all enemy heroes for 3 rounds. Oh god, if the target has Blazing Nova, that's some good coding there. It's just supposed to be in this is orange. Then an additional burning damage of 22% of the upper limit of one's own health will be applied for 3 rounds, and the own energy will be increased by 50 points each round. 4 random heroes of your side will be restored for the same amount of HP. Really hard to read this stuff right now. When a hero on the battlefield receives a burning damage, it will restore itself equal to 3% of its max HP and increase the total damage by 2%. This effect can be triggered up to 6 times per round. And then when it dies, I guess it means the hero, it will apply Nova Burst to all enemy heroes, which is a burning damage. So this is like a really cool synergy, maybe with Phoenix or something. But this is like the jankiest setup I've ever seen. I honestly don't think this was supposed to go live. I think they somehow pushed it live and it was supposed to only go to the TapTap servers or something. Because holy cow, you can't even read what this thing is talking about, which is just kind of stupid. So yeah, this is the new power system. We're going to talk about it more later on today. I just want to make sure you guys saw what it was all about. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.